gonna be real quick. I'm gonna get straight to it. So today, I think the biggest insight for me was that in spite of our fear, we have to push past it and do it anyway. So, I know when I was reading this book, No More Mr. Nice Guy, he always refers to this book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. So, um, that's becoming more true to me like every single day, right? So, as I speak to about often, expressing myself in intimate relationships, yeah, that is definitely not one of my strong suits. Being completely honest about what's going on for me or what I feel or whatever. Yeah, that has not been one of my strong suits. However, as I'm growing, I'm learning that that is not healthy for me not to do that. Because what happens when you don't express how you feel? You suffer in silence. You just sitting here, just a time bomb inside, and nobody knows because you haven't expressed it, right? So, and then, the other part of that is, this is your truth. You gotta release your feelings. Like, you gotta release it. So today, I was able to have some really rich conversation, and it's becoming easier to do so. But even in spite of the fear that I have sometimes when I do that, I was able to do it anyway. Fear is becoming one of those things, it can't stop me, right, from doing what needs to get done. And I think that really is a lesson to all of us. It is okay if you feel fear. Because all fear means is that you are getting pushed outside of your comfort zone. That's alright. And so, when we have those moments when we are scared and we're afraid, we have to do it anyway. We have to. Because guess what? We can't let the fear stop us. We can't let it stop us. And for many years, fear stopped me a lot. It was just, I really was acting like I was just a powerless victim. I'd be scared and they'd just be like, well, I didn't do it because of this, or I didn't do it because of that, or, really I would just make excuses, but inside I was scared, I was really frightened and I wouldn't move past, I'm just afraid, that's it, and do nothing about it. But see, this is the thing, like, we are strong individuals, right? We are strong, very powerful individuals. So really whatever needs to get done, we can totally do it. There are no limits. There are no limits. And every day I'm learning that. There are no limits for us. So we literally have to just, even in spite of that fear, and the quote I've heard for fear, what they say it is false evidence appearing real. And so I think when I think of that, I think of that like when I'm expressing my emotions. For you it may be something else that you're afraid of. False evidence appearing real. So the evidence that appears real to me is when I say this is how I feel or this is my truth, then I may say the outcome of that is the evidence that I think is going to be real is that, oh my gosh, this person is not going to love me anymore, or oh my gosh, they are going to blow up because they are going to be so mad about what I say. But it never happens, right? They're like, oh, okay, I understand. And even if it doesn't go well, I'm okay with taking that because I have to speak my truth, right? I have to speak my truth. So what is that for you? Like, what are you afraid of right now? Is there something in your life that you want to do? Is there something that you've been kind of putting off because you're afraid? Maybe you're afraid of the response. Maybe you're afraid you can't do it. Maybe you're afraid of whatever it is, But I'm telling you right now, you are more powerful than you know. You are more powerful, and you are very capable of doing whatever needs to get done to push past this. So if you feel the fear and do it anyway. Because this is the thing too. When we put off fear, it's like Grant Cardone says, time feeds fear. Because and what he means when he says that is, the more that we put it off, the more scared we get. The more scared, and that's true because I know as I was a major avoider, as I was avoiding things. it just got bigger and bigger. Like I would be even more scared, more shaky. Whereas if I just said it right in that moment, whenever I felt that, and just moved on it right away, then I could have addressed it and just said whatever I need to, say, instead of, maybe shifting and going, to my emotions instead of just the facts of what's going on for me, of what needs to be said. So, whatever it is, if there's something that you are afraid of, that you want to do, but you're afraid it won't happen, or whatever it is, I'm telling you right now, you are very capable. Feel the fear, do it anyway. Just do it anyway. And just the fact that we're afraid, that should be our reason to even do it anyway. Just because we are afraid. Let's go ahead and push past this thing. Let's do what we got to do to get this done. So when you feel afraid, go ahead and tell yourself, I'm gonna do it anyway. Just the fact that I'm scared, I gotta do it. Because this is another opportunity for us to level up. This is supposed to level up and push past that thing that we're afraid of. We have to do the things that we are most afraid of. I've heard the quote before. They say life begins at the end of our comfort zone. So when we live in fear and we don't move, it's like we're playing it safe. And really, really for us to live the type of life that we want to live, we're going to have to take some risks. So, I challenge you, whatever that thing is that you're afraid of, maybe it's something you're not moving on, go ahead and make that move. Feel the fear and do it anyway. But it's the Dorky Jog, baby. Please subscribe. Please share. Guess what, baby? It's all up. It's the Dorky Jog signing off. I'm out.